Wait, don't scroll. A massive update just dropped, and if you receive SSI or SSDI, this could be the biggest news of the year. A brand new proposal is gaining serious momentum right now, and it includes a potential $3,200 direct boost that could hit beneficiary accounts sooner than anyone expected. Yes, $3,200. And millions of Americans are already talking about it.
Before you miss out on any breaking details, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, because the updates coming this week could change everything for Social Security recipients. Stay right here. This is information you cannot afford to miss.
Over the past few weeks, economic pressure, rising costs, and ongoing debates about financial relief have pushed lawmakers to revisit support for individuals living on fixed incomes. With inflation still affecting groceries, utilities, housing, and healthcare expenses, many Social Security recipients are struggling to keep up. This growing financial strain is one of the biggest reasons why discussions about a one-time $3,200 relief payment have resurfaced.
The proposal isn't random. It's being built on earlier frameworks used during previous stimulus rounds, where direct payments helped millions stay afloat during difficult economic conditions. The new push centers around the idea that people receiving SSI and SSDI often face some of the toughest financial challenges. Unlike retirees who may have small pensions or savings, many disabled Americans and low-income seniors rely almost entirely on their monthly checks. Any change in living costs hits them harder and faster than the general population. That's why this potential boost is gaining serious attention. Supporters argue that if any group deserves relief first, it should be the people whose incomes don't grow when prices rise. But why $3,200 specifically? The figure is not random. Several policymakers and economic analysts have referenced it as a realistic number based on previous relief patterns and current inflation levels. While it is not officially approved, many conversations in Washington and public forums list $3,200 as a strong possibility if a new relief bill moves forward. This amount is large enough to make a meaningful difference, especially for those dealing with overdue bills, medical expenses, or high winter heating costs. Right now, the big question is timing. When could something like this actually happen? The answer depends on how fast lawmakers move. Discussions, proposals, and financial relief drafts often go through multiple stages before anything becomes official. However, analysts believe that if leaders continue to push for additional economic support, especially for seniors and disabled Americans, movement could happen sooner rather than later. In fact, many believe a final decision could arrive within the next few weeks, especially as pressure builds from advocacy groups representing Social Security beneficiaries. For millions of Americans listening to these updates, hope and caution go hand in hand. People want relief, but they also want accurate information. This is why it's important to remember that while the $3,200 boost is being discussed seriously, nothing has been signed into law yet. Still, the fact that this conversation is happening again and gaining traction is a sign that lawmakers are acknowledging the financial challenges facing vulnerable groups. Across social media platforms, disability forums, and senior communities, the reaction has been overwhelmingly supportive. Many beneficiaries say that even an extra few $100s would help, but $3,200 could completely turn their situation around. For some, it could mean catching up on rent, paying off medical copays, or stocking up on groceries without stress. For others, it could mean simply feeling a little less pressure during tough economic times. Economists point out that when low-income households receive financial aid, the money circulates quickly into the economy. People spend it on essentials, improving local businesses, and overall economic stability. This is another reason why some lawmakers are open to the idea. It doesn't just help individuals, it boosts the broader economy too. As this story continues to develop, beneficiaries are advised to stay alert, follow official SSA updates, and avoid falling for any scam messages promising early payments.
Whenever real relief is approved, the Social Security Administration makes it publicly known through official channels. For now, the most important thing is to stay informed as discussions continue.
If this proposal gains final approval, SSI and SSDI recipients could be among the first groups to benefit, and the impact would be immediate and widespread. Until then, all eyes are on the next round of updates, as millions wait to see whether this much-needed $3,200 boost will soon become a reality.